Hey there and hey everyone. This time is Ivo once again. I want to welcome everyone back to my video. Today I'm actually going to do my Sylvester Stallone movie collection, which I'll show you my collection of one of my personal favorite action stars of all time. As you know, my title, Rambo. I'm a huge Rambo fan. I love Rambo films. I do have tons of posters, including Sylvester Stallone's poster, the Rambo films, Demolition Man, which I'm a huge fan of these movies. But now, before I go, I have to say something. I don't have any of his 17 movies except Rocky 1 and 2. I don't have any of his 17 movies. I don't have the Italian Stallion, Rebel, or more Rebel without cause. That Race 2000. I don't have that film. I don't have Paradise Alley. I don't have that film. I don't have the Lords of Flatbush. Don't have that film. And I think those movies I don't have. And Fist, I don't know if I even mentioned it. I don't have Fist. I don't have any of those movies. But now the first movie that we do have is Nighthawks. And as you know, I did review most of his movies on this channel. But yes, Nighthawks. I got that, rest in peace, Rutger Hauer, Sylvester Stallone, Rutger Hauer, rest in peace, Rutger Hauer. I did review this movie for the Stallone, so that's Nighthawks. Now, I don't have Stay Alive and Rhinestone. Rhinestone was a piece of shit movie last year. I barely make it because Sylvester Stallone is an actor. He's not a singer or a dancer, and it was just terrible, so my next movie that I do have in my collection is Cobra. You already know my thoughts on this film. I love this movie to death. It's a classic, it's an 80s classic. Crimes Disease, Me the Cure, The Strong Arm the Law, Cobra. Love this movie to death. Cobra is a personal movie of mine. I did one time review on this film. Love Cobra. Love this movie to death. Definitely it's actually my third favorite Sylvester Stallone because I love this movie very to death. George Picosmatos, rest in peace. But I love this movie to death. Cobra kicks ass. Love Cobra. Wish we had more Cobras, in this world. Next movie that I do have is Over the Top. I forgot to mention I don't have that movie, Victory or Escape to Victory. I don't have that film. So Over the Top. Another personal favorite Sylvester Stallone movie of mine. I love this movie today. This is a classic movie. Not that movie Real Steel that steals everything from this movie. Copies and steals everything from this movie, I love this movie. Wonderful movie about father and son. Fuck Rocky 5. This is how we do a movie. This is how we do a movie. It's actually both these movies are from the Canon Group, and I love both of them. I love Cobra and I love Over the Top. They're both my top 10 favorite Sylvester Stallone movies. I will always watch this movie from back to back because I love this movie so incredible much. This is how we do a Stallone movie. This is how we do a movie. Love this movie. This is the back. This movie fucking kicks ass. Get a grip on some championship entertainment. This movie kicks ass. So that's Over the Top. Next movie that I do have is Lock Up, one of my personal favorite Sylvester Stallone movies. I love this movie to death. Another favorite movie that he did of mine. Love this movie to death. A fucking classic movie. A classic movie, It's definitely Stallone's better films than Escape Plan, or the fucking trilogy. This movie kicks ass. This is how Stallone should have done more movies like that, He gave some of the most powerful performances ever. I mean, I love Lock Up to death. Lock Up is the best movie in my opinion. Love Lock Up. I love this movie. Love this movie to death. So yeah, that's Lock Up. One of Sylvester Stallone's most underrated films, and definitely one of his best films, in my opinion. Not everyone's agree. The next movie I do have is Tango and Cash. I don't have the slipcover or the Blu-ray cover. I had to get rid of that cover because it was so much damage. You know, there were so many stains. You can see on my review there's so many damages and stains. So I wanted to replace that cover. Also, the Blu-ray isn't working proper anymore. I mean, it just doesn't want to work proper anymore. I tried to get it, the new Blu-ray disc, but on eBay, you know, the custom service wanted to charge me and my friend extra, you know, the extra fee for the item. That already item was expensive, so we had to return it, you know. My friend said that he's gonna someday he's going to help me to get the Blu-ray, you know, the Tango and Cash Blu-ray. But yeah, I keep this Blu-ray disc, and if it doesn't work proper anymore, the picture freezes. But yeah, I'm keeping this. Now we go to the 90 movies. I don't have that movie Oscar. I don't have that film. That time they weren't on Blu-ray, you know. I actually bought more Blu-rays, and I do have Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. Yeah, it's the movie that Arnold Schwarzenegger tricked Sylvester Stallone into do this movie. Rest in peace, Estelle Getty. Rest in peace. She plays, you know, Sylvester Stallone's mom. Rest in peace, Estelle Getty. Yeah, it's a PG-13 movie. But I like it. I mean, it's not. Is it perfect? No. Nobody's perfect. You know, no movie's perfect. I like this film. You know, not one of Stallone's greatest films or his best films, but I like this film. The next movie that I love to death, that I did a retrospective review, and that's Cliffhanger. I still have this cover, you know, from the Hugh, because this is the original poster, you know, on it. And yes, the Hugh did that time the original posters from the movies. So yeah, so this is the back. I keep that. I love this film. Love this film to death. I did a retrospective review. Cliffhangers, one of Stallone's best movies, one of my personal favorite movies of all time. Love Cliffhanger. Hang On. A classic. A phenomenal, classic, fantastic 90s action film. And I already said that this movie deserves a sequel. Never happened, you know. So yeah. That's Cliffhanger. Next movie that we do have is Demolition Man. I did a retrospective review. I have a poster up there. No, I have a poster up there. I did a review, retrospective review. Some asshole gave me a dislike. I don't know why, but yes, I did. I do have I have this film on Blu-ray. You already know my thoughts. One of my personal favorite action movies of all time. My second favorite Sylvester Stallone movie. I still have a second cover. I have both the covers, you know. Huge fan of Demolition Man. This movie kicks ass, you know. This is how we do it, you know. This is how we do it. Not the Escape Plan trilogy. This is how we do it. I wish that we all get 2 sequels, you know, 2 good sequels, Demolition Man. But that will never happen. Stallone is too old. Well, that will never happen. But yeah, love this movie to death. Love Demolition Man. Love Demolition Man to death. The next movie that I do have is The Specialist with Sharon Stone. A really good one, a really good movie. I really like this film. A good movie. We do have Assassins. Rest in peace, Richard Donner. Did review this film for the Stallone. Like it. Judge Dredd. I have Handmaid. Not a fan of this film, so fuck this film. I don't give a fuck about this film. Daylight, really good movie. I like it. I like Daylight. Now, one of my personal favorite Sylvester Stallone movies of all time that I do here, and that's Cobra. This is actually collector series director's cut, which is longer than theatrical cut. I think theatrical cut is 1 hour 45 minutes long. This is actually 1 hour and 65 minutes long. You know, it's actually 11 minutes longer than the theatrical cut, but it's fine. I love this movie to death. One of my personal favorite Stallone movies. This is how he do one of Stallone's best movies. He gave one of the most powerful performances. I actually did a long review on this film, so you already know my thoughts. Next movie that we do have is Detox. I did a review also for this film. Really love this film. Love Detox. Love Detox. The other one that I do have and I have not reviewed is Bullet to the Head, which I don't understand the hate for this film. You know, I don't know why people complain about it, but I liked it. I did not review this film. Yes, it's not on my channel. I don't know, it just didn't bother watching it, but I never thought it was that god-awful terrible. I never understood the hate for it. And I do have Escape Plan. I don't have the Escape Plan 2, Hades or Extractors Part 3. But I do have this film for the collection. You know, honestly, this movie is better. This movie kicks this movie to death. You know, this movie kicks this movie to death. Because this is how we do Stallone, not this movie. You know. So, those are the films that are not Rocky and Rambo. Now I'm gonna go with the first Expendables. It's my second favorite movie. In October there's gonna be filmed the fourth film. I have this movie on Blu-ray. My favorite Expendables movie, The Expendables 2, Back for War. So yeah, that's my favorite Expendable film. Love this movie. And of course I do have The Expendables 3. I rented this movie. You already know my thoughts on this movie. Love this film. I love this film. Sadly this movie failed. You know. But that's the Expendables trilogy. Now we go to Rocky films. Let's just go to Rocky films. So, Rocky 1. Yeah, this is actually a stain on it, you know. It's kind of damaged the case. But this is the back. It's damaged, handmade, but this is damaged. Rocky 2. I reviewed, same asshole gave me the dislike, I don't know why, but I reviewed this film. Rocky 3. Rocky 4, one of my personal favorite Rocky films. Rocky 5. Fuck this movie. Can kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck about this film. Fuck Rocky 5 and Rocky Balboa. Another stain on it. So those are my Rocky films. Now we go to Rambo films. And I'm just gonna go with the DVD. DVDs. Oops, kinda broke Rocky films. I was just getting them. Okay, so I'm just gonna go. This is Slovenian DVD Rambo First Blood. It's from Slovenia. If you're wondering what the fuck, Slovenian. Rambo 2 DVD. Rambo 2 DVD from Slovenia. Rambo 3. I think this cover should have been on the Blu-rays, but it wasn't. I like this cover a lot. And I do have, Lock Up here. Lock Up, Lock Up with Chuck Norris, an eye for an eye. So yeah, I do have Lock Up. This is an eye for an eye. Lock Up, Sylvester Stallone. So those are the only DVDs that I do have. I'm keeping them. I don't have Rambo 4 on DVD. Now, the Rambo films, which I actually said I'm gonna do last. So, First Blood. So, definitely the best Rambo, my favorite Rambo film. I reviewed all of them. I love all 4 of them. It's hard to choose which is my favorite, but this actually is now my favorite. Love this movie to death. This is the back. A powerful movie that Stallone did. Yours is Rocky, mine's Rambo, because I love Rambo to death. First Blood, the best film. I bought it myself from someone. Rambo First Blood Part 2. This is a gift from my girlfriend. She gave me, I think she gave me 3 years ago. I think she bought me 3 years ago, but this is actually a gift from her. Because you know how much I'm a huge fan of this movie. I love Rambo First Blood Part 2. My top 2 Rambo films, I'll say First Blood, Rambo First Blood Part 2, because these 2 movies I love to death. I also love Rambo 3, I think it's very underrated. I know why now people hated it, I'm not gonna discuss, but I know why people hated it. I think you guys are wrong, but I understand why you hated Rambo 3. But I love Rambo First Blood Part 2. One of my personal favorite movies of all time. Now I do have the Norwegian cover, and that's Rambo First Blood Part 2. This is the Norwegian cover. I don't have First Blood, but this is the Norwegian cover of Rambo. I did collection for Rambo for all Rambo films, so you can watch it. That's Rambo First Blood Part 2. And I do have Norwegian cover Rambo 3, in bow and arrow, the back. Rambo 3. Then I do have the US Blu-ray box, from Sylvester Stallone. I reviewed all of them, I love all Rambo films. Just gonna show you, First Blood, Rambo First Blood, Part 2, and Rambo 3, This is actually a gift from my girlfriend too. She knows that I'm a huge, one of the biggest fans of Rambo. I love Rambo films, I love Rambo films to death. It's my favorite action movie series. And yeah, she bought me, because I actually told her I expressed her my wish. She bought me. If you ever watch this video, Caitlin, thank you for the Rambo films. I still appreciate First Blood. By the way, this is my favorite Rambo film. This is actually now my favorite Rambo film. I love also my favorite Sylvester Stallone films. My favorite Stallone film. Stallone did Rambo films. Those are my favorite Rambo films. But I really do love these 2 movies. I love to death. They're the best, But that's just me. Love Rambo films. Love all Rambo films. I love. Thank you, Caitlin, once again. This is the back. And of course, I do have Rambo, the only Rambo film that I do have, the 4th one, the Blu-ray. Once again, some asshole give me a dislike when I reviewed about this film. But yeah, I love all Rambo films. So that's my collection on Sylvester Stallone. Kind of long collection. But tomorrow I'm actually planning to do a Steven Seagal collection. I don't know how it's not gonna work, but I wanted to do my collection on Sylvester Stallone, my thoughts. He's my biggest action star. There's a poster of Demolition Man, and you know how much I love this guy. But if you ask me which is my favorite Stallone film, are the Rambo films, and definitely my favorite Rambo film. Love First Blood, love Rambo 1. First Blood, his best movie in my opinion. Right there will be my second favorite, and my third favorite will definitely be Cobra. These are my top 3 favorite Stallone films, my top 3 favorite Stallone films that I love that. I love dearly to that, I also love Lock Up to that. Love this movie to that too. Anyway, yeah, that's my Sylvester Stallone movie collection. I hope you like it. I hope the video turns good out. Thanks for watching and have a good day. And I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace. Bye bye.